June 22nd, 1984. Friday night. Like every other night that week, I was at the arcade. Winning, of course, at the best game ever, Pac-Man. I know you kids nowadays like your new games and such, but that's all we had, so calm down. I was always at the top of the leaderboard, my initials blaring wildly at the first place marker. I don't mean to brag, but alright, yes I do. My highest score at the time was 550,000 points. Winning that was like I won an Olympic medal. People around me, some screaming, some not breathing. It was amazing. Anyways, I was at the arcade. I'd just finished my last round of Pac-Man, finally filling up the leaderboard with just my initials, when I blurted out, "This is totally rad, man. I'm the best ever." That's how we talk, don't judge.
Well, that's a little presumptuous, isn't it?
This strange guy was leaning up against my machine. My first thought was that if I knew what presumptuous meant, I'd be a lot angrier than I was. I glared at him. He asked politely if he could have a turn. I allowed it. He slowly slipped his coins into the machine. He played for what felt like forever. When he finally died, he smiled smugly and gestured to the leaderboard. I looked at it, scared of what he had done to my radical score. When I opened my eyes, I was devastated. He'd got a score of 850,000. I looked up at him, shocked. How'd you beat my score? I asked him, slack-jawed. My world felt like it was falling apart at the seams.
I beat your score 'cause your score sucked,
I gasped. First of all, rude. Second of all, what? You only got 200,000 more than me. That's not that impressive. I lied. It was that impressive. My pride wouldn't allow me to take this defeat lightly, though.
Do you think you can beat me?
His smug face made me want to fight him. Yeah, I think I can beat you. Doubt swam through my mind like those fish at Chinese restaurants.
Here, call me when you beat my high score.
He handed me a piece of paper with a phone number on it. All right, it's a deal. I shook his hand and he left. Those next few weeks were the most exhausting weeks of my life. I played countless and countless rounds of Pac-Man, memorizing the screen so much to where I started to have nightmares about it. I'd spent about $300 in the span of 1 month, but I had beat his score. Twice. I had to call him back. When I beat his score for the second time, I ran to the payphone. I quickly punched in the number, the dial tone filling me with anxious pride. When I finally got connected, an old woman picked up the phone. Hello, I looked down at the paper. Is Michael there? I'm sorry, I don't know anybody named Michael. I quickly apologized to the woman and hung up the phone. Turns out he gave me a fake number, assuming I'd never beat his score. I never did figure out what happened to the strange guy who beat my Pac-Man score. I do know what I figured out, though. I'm now even more rad than ever.